right, welcome back to the Please Subscribe show. Kitty's having his food. We want to dedicate this show to Wally and Tony. Don't know about Wally and Tony's show, but they have a lot of subscribers. Check out Wally and Tony. I'll try to put a post on there. This particular episode is dedicated to Wally and Tony, the Wally and Tony show, or whatever they go by on YouTube. Just thank you so much for the generous gift. And
by the way, this is water.
And thank you so much for being a supporter of our show. All right, so today our plans are pretty simple. Just going by Walmart, and then I'm probably going to head by the airport. Last night didn't work well at the Cowboy game, although the Cowboys won, so I'm really excited. And Prescott had a really cool interview afterwards. I didn't get that probably because of copyright issues, because I didn't interview him or anything, but it was interviewed on the radio, and he sounded really excited about winning. This is their preseason game, so when the Cowboys win, everybody makes money. Because everybody does very well, all businesses go up and all stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to be working the stadium games anymore and everything, because the rates fluctuate too much, and it was just kind of crazy. But anyway, we'll see y'all in the next moment. Still talking about the gig economy, and we're going to head out. And then here's Kitty. Kitty's having the original Purina indoor treats. Or what's it called, original? We'll talk about the cat food later.
Choice, cat.
All right.
Green bag. There's 2 green bags.
Community Coffee is the official coffee and preferred tea partner of the Texas Rangers. When we began in 1919, we didn't set out to just make great coffee. We set out to make something that would bring out the best.
Yeah, they're called dude wipes. So it's mint chill. I think these are just for dudes. It's a dude wipe. Anyway, it's $9.98. Think it like cleans you or something. Like clean your face or something. See if it's for body or face or both.
Ooh, it's for your balls.
Oh, shh.
I think. Hold on.
They're out of Chicago. Aftermath of a lunchtime burrito, something needed to be done, so we created dude wipes to put you back on your game. Oh, this is like toilet paper?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute. We'll figure out what it
Your
is.
butt to be looking for me.
This is all the deodorant that they have at the supermarket. Men's deodorant's pretty cool. Men's water hair. Men's Dove. You looking for like a female one?
They have sea salt.
It kind of works for both.
Ooh, sea salt. Ooh. Sea salt. Oh, no, I usually don't smell stuff, but
It does smell like sea salt.
sea salt and wild lavender.
Oh, yeah, protein chips right here. Actually, that's protein in it. 19 grams of protein with these little chips. You can believe that. With the old school beef. Tomatoes, always good for the blood. Hydration multiplier. You put it in liquid for water. I've seen this before. Didn't know they had a little cube. They have a little cube right here. $3.29 right here. That's the little kid. This would be the collector's cup right here. This booster's cup. So I've been reading Blood Meridian, and it's interesting because there's a scene where the kid goes in and he wants to work for his drink. Well, the QT guy told one of the employees to go pick up some ice or something while I was getting my drink. And I said, oh, can I do that? Maybe you could put money on a card for me? He kind of laughed about it because I thought he was talking to me. Wouldn't it be cool though, in society, you could just show up somewhere and just start working, and then it like goes on to like a card. You work as long as you want. It's like an app that you work for, kind of like Upwork, but it could be anywhere. You just show them the QR and start working. I guess in Pee-wee's Big Adventure that happens too, because Pee-wee doesn't have his wallet. So he's in the restaurant, the Will In Dine or whatever, the Large Marge sends him. Well, Simone, who's Diane Salinger, that was my acting teacher, she actually allows him to work the meal. It's an interesting little scene. She allows him to work so he could work off the meal that he ate. So he does all the dishes. It's like barter trading or something. No W-2 or anything. All right, well, I tried out this Rooster Booster. Pretty good energy drink for QT.
Oh, a senior.
Yeah, I know. I pointed
Look at there's
sideways.
Kitty. He's in his little Aldi box. Look at that. Isn't that cute? He made it to his Aldi box. We got that box at Aldi's. He still has his Whale Shark Tunnel. You want to try to jump in the Whale Shark Tunnel? So Kitty will usually sleep in 3 different spots. He likes the box, or the scratching post, and this is the new scratch and cuddle little bowl thing, or he sometimes sleeps right here, the edge of the couch right there. Right, Kitty?
I'm confused.
All right, everybody that watches the show, they do know that I was in theater arts, and we were required to make costumes, iron, sew for hours on end. And if we didn't, then we would fail the class and we wouldn't be able to graduate. So I had a challenge with this ironing, but we spent, me and my friend Danny Whitworth, all night from, I don't know, around like 11 o'clock at night till morning, ironing this entire costume thing for Chorus Line or Cabaret or something like that. But anyway, gonna like kind of talk in the mental state of ironing. This is like actually a pretty good iron right here. It's got your steamer and your spray, which I try to use spray a little bit. I got it on full max right here, which I don't know if that's right or wrong. Put a little water in it so you can see the water in there. Gonna kind of like, you want to just kind of get into it and move it like this right here. You're not going to really be able to lay it out where it's completely flat unless you have a little pillow that goes in the inside of it, which you can use. I guess if you find a small little pillow, you can put it inside the pants here into this part of the pants, and then you can iron on top of that. That actually works really well, but you got to find those little ironing pillows. Another thing that you can do is you can put it right here on the edge like this. Okay, it's what David Mamet used to do, the playwright. He would iron all his clothing and was always very kind of militant about it. Now, you just kind of iron the edges. And it's where you iron in the pants that make it work. You do want to do the edges at the bottom too. I'm kind of just doing this today. It's not like a major ironing or anything like that. I'm just doing it to kind of give you some tips. And see how I'm doing this right here? Putting it on the edge right here of this ironing board. And I recommend getting a little pop-out ironing board like that. They're very helpful. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just kind of just move it like this right here. Just like that. See how I'm moving the iron? You want to keep the iron moving like that. You don't want to keep it down too long or it'll burn your pants. Now, like this, spray a little bit of water on there. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. You'll hear the iron hit that water. You can't really do it right now because Linda's in there cooking. So she's got that water going. And that's just part of life. You can kind of see it right there. And got it in there pretty good. So you can see it's a little bit better than what it was. You can see there's a little bit of wrinkle here. If you're really anal retentive, you can kind of turn it this way, like that. And then just kind of iron like that on top of it. Or if you want to do a little spray on it, like that. And just kind of move it through there like that. There we go. And then that's a really good thing. And just, you know, you want to spot iron through the pants. You know, have to get a steamer to really get them going good. But I'm just kind of trying to get them because I hung dry these and they were extremely wrinkly. So you can see the bottom right here, how wrinkly that is. And I'll do the same thing, the bottoms here. Okay. So I'm finishing up my ironing job right here. Linda's in there making lunch. And Kitty is asleep. All right, so here's another way. You know, you can put the pants in like this, kind of like that. And then this has been, you know, going on, and maybe give it a little spray. And then just kind of go over it like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's the thing about ironing is you don't want to go for complete perfection. You just want to run that through there, kind of crease it out a little bit, because if you go for complete perfection, then you'll make creases. And you just kind of see how I'm just doing this and just like a little motion. That's all it needs right there. Kind of in a circle motion right there. And see, that'll actually, I know these aren't the cleanest pants, but I'm just kind of using them for an example. See, and you got it. Just like that. It's not like perfect, but it does make a difference. And you can just do that all throughout there until most of the creases are gone. Now it's gonna be harder in the middle of the pants, like here, because you'll have to get one of those little tiny ones to put it in there and iron it, or you'll get like a crease like that. So you can just kind of throw it on there and just kind of like go to town, kind of like that. Just like that. It's very difficult to iron. You can kind of press on it like this, then you spray and kind of press on it. It can be. It's you know, when you're moving it like this, see how it's kind of flattening out, moving it. We got it like that. Not too bad. You just keep kind of doing that over and over. All right, we're gonna try the steam right here. There we go. Kind of see it steaming out. Pressing the side button right there. No major burns or anything like that yet, because I didn't leave it on there too long. Maybe a slight one right there, but not too bad. Enough to probably, the rest of it will get out throughout the day, walking around and stuff like that, maybe a little bit. It's pretty tough to do. It takes a lot of practice. You see it's still wrinkly right there, and I got those to do. But I got a lot of the major wrinkles out, so I'm pretty satisfied with this just for the day. I may can go back over through that. Okay. Oh, sweetie, I found your spick and span. So you got something to do for the day today. I found it in here. I guess it was sitting in here. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess, you know, you were looking for it, so now you can use it. It kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. Spick and span. Antibacterial. Okay, there it is. Cleaner. Every day. Spick and span. All right, so we're in there watching some vlogs, watching Adam the Woo at some theme park in some part of Florida, maybe kissing me. I don't even have no idea. And I'm getting ready for the day. And, all right. There's my little vest and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and stay with the door-to-door for a little bit longer. Of course, if I don't get a cell, they'll let me go eventually. But if I do get a cell, then that's probably what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be doing like after vlogs, after my 8-hour shift. I do like a 2-hour training every day, pretty much. And then we do it's more like a 6-hour shift, but it's an 8-hour day. So hopefully I'll be sending like less vlogs. I know I've got 2 vlogs on the way. I sent like 4. So I sent like 4 or 5 vlogs. It's a problem I have. I do too many vlogs. So, but I figured there's people out there that are binge watchers. So why not give them way too much? You got the small crowd that's like 30 minutes, or they want to watch like 20 minutes of a show. Then you've got like the binge crowd where they may want to watch like 4 or 5 vlogs, But I may not be able to continue to doing that if this other job takes off. Other than that, I'd be cleaning houses and being part of taking down. I'm not trying to take down big tech companies. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm just trying to make it fair for the person out there that, wants to work. So we'll talk about that later because I know I've been mentioning Via. Via is a rideshare program, and there's other rideshare programs out there. I'm just real big about deregulating rideshare altogether. So like if you just want to do rideshare, you shouldn't have any problem doing rideshare. You just go out there and just do what you do, I don't want to get into detail, so I'm trying to speak in general terms, But I'll talk about it later. I got 2 more shows that are coming up, so sometimes I maybe talk a little too much. But I was also watching this other vlogger named Justin Scard, and from the moment that his vlog starts, it's like one long sentence until it ends, like 30 or 40 minutes. And I think that stuff is like really cool. So Linda just informed me today is National Cinema Day. So some people are doing movies for $4. So you might want to check it out. National Cinema Day. All right, we're dealing with 99 degrees. So not as bad as it has been. And then 190,431 miles on the speedometer. We're dealing with August 27th. You can see behind us, we've got some rain that's come from the hurricanes. So it's already on its way this way. And you can see some of the other clouds on the east, that'd be the eastern side, the eastward. And they're kind of gathering. So we might have a little bit of rain, which my car needs a good car wash. And I wanted to talk, I don't know. I was going to have this long conversation about my back is kind of hurting from when that guy performed a so-called citizen's arrest on me and held me down. And I just disagree if it's either a citizen or a police officer or whoever it may be. When you abuse somebody and you hurt somebody, you got to pay for that. So you're putting materials. In this case, someone put materials over a person, and their body, which is worth far more than materials and money and things like that. So you weigh the difference between the two, and my back does still kind of hurt since June 5th because I was attacked on June 5th. Someone what it was is car invasion. So someone invaded into my car and choked me and held me down, and they feel that they had the right to do something like that, and no one has the right to go into your home and hold you down, or your car, which is also considered. So if you commit theft in someone's vehicle, that's the same as burglary. It's almost the same as home invasion. So it's a pretty big deal. So if someone gets in your car and you're like, you need to go, it's just the way life is, it's how things look at things, and you can't put materials over someone's right to have privacy and to be in their car and things like that. Now, we do see many police officers bust out the window and tear people out and things like that, and those officers have to pay for that. A lot of times they go to jail for doing that kind of stuff because that's excessive force. Hey, look, there's Danny DeVito. He's eating a sandwich at Jersey Mike's. It's about slicing it fresh, But that's the only thing I wanted to say. I was going to make a long speech about it, but I'm also studying Blood Meridian, was written by Cormac McCarthy, which kind of gets into some of the stuff that we get into in life every day, but he does it in a very kind of poetic way, and then it's being analyzed by a guy named Wendigoon. So this guy's got like 6 million views or more on this whole thing about Blood Meridian, which I didn't think he would get that much, but it goes on for 5 hours. It's a 5-hour vlog. I've been watching it off and on, and it's a good book, and I read it and didn't really get any of it when I read it. So when I'm listening to this guy's vlog, it's kind of like analyzing the book, and I'm understanding Blood Meridian a little bit better. That's why I've been kind of talking about Blood Meridian. All right, head to DFW. All right, we're about to go into rain right here. I kind of like getting this because we're all dry right now, so there's not a single raindrop hitting the window. I think one accidentally did. Let's see, and we're about to go right into rain. You can see kind of where it's been raining at St. Paul Lutheran Church. About to go into it just a second. Here we go into the rain. Maybe not. Okay, I thought that was raining over there. So sorry about that. It's just dusty, and there's a lot of wind blowing everywhere. It looked like it was raining. Sorry about that. For some reason, I thought maybe it's raining over there. So you can kind of see. It's raining back there for sure. Tremendous amount of dust in the air right over that way. I thought it was rain, but it was actually dust. So, whoa. It's just kind of hazy out a little bit. A lot of wind blowing. There must be a storm on the way. I'm gonna check weather report. I'll be right back. I checked the weather bug, and there's no rain or anything. This is just dust in the air. So for some reason, it just looked kind of like it was about to rain. All this dust blowing around. I don't know. The wind's kind of picking up. Maybe it's just a wind advisory or something. See, it looks like rain down that way. And rain is falling over there. Yeah, WeatherBug doesn't say it, but I just saw some lightning, and you can see the rain coming down over there. So there's definitely rain happening. So I just saw lightning down that way. Sand right off the soil, right into the air. Yeah, you can see see little drops of rain coming. Yeah, here they go. This is all from the hurricane that hit the beaches, or the, like, Port Lavaca and Padre Island and all that stuff got hit with a tornado a few days ago. This is all the rain coming in. Finally, we haven't had like any rain at all coming through. Very high wildfire danger. Not now though, it's starting to rain. Lots of wind too. Didn't see anything on WeatherBug at all. Just said sunny skies. See the cars slowing down right here. Tons of dust just flying. It's more like dust than rain. Yep, just got a report. No, that's a solar advertisement. Never mind. It's like an email. That's where a lot of the dust is coming from. This construction, from the topsoil right there, just going right through here. It's a tremendous amount of dust right here. Look at that. Because they have construction going on all around here. So it's not going to make national news. But it's a sheet of rain coming down. So now the one thing about tornadoes is once you're in rain like this, you're not going to see one. Not with the precipitation. This guy likes to drive really fast from Nevada right over there, driving super fast in the rain. A lot of times they'll just put their hazards on like that, and I usually don't, because it's just rain. But it is a little difficult to see through. See some of the other cars behind slowing down. Oh boy, I wasn't really expecting this at all. But I did need a car wash, so, and it's gonna happen for like maybe 20 minutes or so. rain on the highway, and it's just like, I don't know how much is going to be coming down. But this is all the hurricane stuff that came through South Texas. Like Padre Island got hit, and it just made its way up through here over the last week or so. And we haven't seen any rain until today. Got another email, but another advertisement. I'll check WeatherBug in a minute. So we'll get a little break from it. This tunnel coming up here. Don't know which direction it's going. I'm assuming from, I'm just guessing from where the wind was, but going from north to southern direction. So I don't know for sure the exact, it could be going from south to north. I have no idea. I can look on a Doppler radar Doppler. Here we go. Back into it right here. Lots of rainwater kind of ponding. They call it ponding. A little bit of ponding, not a whole lot. The road, probably from us not getting rain for a long time, and then the rain coming in, kind of cleaning up the road in a way. I gotta watch out because my undercarriage is still kind of intact, but if too much rain gets under there, it pulls it down and begins dragging. And I'm supposed to be looking at a new car coming up here, and I don't know if it's a long story, but probably sometime after the first of the month, we're gonna go look at possibly a new vehicle, trading in this one, and hopefully getting like a brand new model. This one's an EX model, so I'm gonna try to get into another one that's similar. It's got all the features and gadgets and everything like that. We haven't had any rain for like almost 30 days, so it's odd to look at the rain, because I'm like, what is this element in the air that's falling, that's liquidy and malleable and moves around and silvery and bounces around and has kind of a fresh smell? What is this thing called? And it's called rain. So getting used to it. Right, Kitty? Kitty doesn't like the rain too much. He'll go hide from the rain, probably most likely, in the bushes or something, or under this rear mirror right here. And then we go right out of it right here. kind of hear little clips and moments of Blondie's Heart of Glass. And that, you know, keeps it, you know that it's there, you just can't hear it, or, you know, you get copyright content block. But you can kind of, you know it's there, and then, you know, that should be enough. Heart of Glass, Blondie. All right, entry 7, I'm parking right over there.